Hey, good morning. This is Jerome with North Kentucky Preparedness. I am doing a video, a couple videos actually this morning. Actually, here's my flag again. But don't tread on me, Kentucky flag. See that right there. Loving it, loving it. But I am doing a video on my opinion of the sheepdog concept. If you talk to most people or most people talk about the sheepdog concept, in their opinion, there's only three, and I'll talk about the fourth one a little bit. But the first one to be the wolf. Usually cowards or those that are willing to prey on society. Those that are most of the time they're already criminals, but they are willing to take away from others instead of actually working on their own, working for themselves, working to achieve something for themselves. And their achievement would be taking away from others, preying on others, hurting others. And as I said, most of the time they're cowards, or those that are willing to just take when nobody else is looking, and or sometimes they're willing to you just blatantly hurt other people just because. But it is what it is. Shepherds. I'm sorry, the sheep. The sheep are like most of the people out there. They are probably about 75% of the people out there, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but they are the greater majority, I guess, of society, and I guess it's more of maybe a little lower percentage than that, but at least 6% of society are sheep. Those that aren't willing to those that are definitely not wolves, but they are definitely not the sheepdogs either. They like living a peaceful life, and it's sometimes being scared by the wolf will push them to become a greater, but usually they are just sheep. and the sheepdog, they're supposed to, they love the sheep, and I guess they're talking to them now. The sheepdog, as I said, the sheepdogs love the sheep. They love watching over the sheep. Sometimes they don't even know that they are sheepdogs, but there's those that are willing to definitely step in and say the wolf is wrong. I am willing to protect the sheep. I am willing to lay down my life to protect the sheep. I am willing to care and love and hug and embrace the sheep. And the sheepdog can absolutely have most of the traits of a wolf, but the sheepdog loves more, and is willing to just let the sheep live in peace, and try to keep the sheep sheltered, I guess, and it'll be a way to put it. In my own opinion, I think there's another one out there that most people don't talk about, and it'll be the shepherd. The sheepdog, the sheep, they need protection sometimes. Well, they need provided for. The sheepdog can't obviously eat on his own. He needs food. He needs, he needs stuff himself. There's sometimes that, he cannot do certain things. So there's that other person out there that, takes care of things that the sheep just can't do. And to reciprocate the, 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 the level and respect to the sheepdog. So, in my opinion, there's the shepherds. The shepherds take many different roles, and biblically, the shepherds did a lot. And biblically, and sometimes in history, the shepherds were the most fierce, the most fierce fighters, because they had, sometimes they didn't have, sometimes they didn't have a sheepdog. So, in order to protect, the wolf, the shepherd was it. I'm sorry, I'm eating too, and a little bit of indigestion. Sometimes the shepherd had to protect the wolf, and the shepherd was the only defense for the wolf. And it's not easy to have the shepherd's dog, the shepherd's role in life, but and I guess it's kind of hard to say, who is which role. I guess you got to look at yourself and try to figure out what role you would play in life, what role you would have on your own. But you know, uh, the again, it's the wolf, the sheep, the sheepdog, and the shepherds that take care of some of the things that the sheepdog and the sheep can't do themselves. It, it, I, it's kind of hard to describe, but if you have any questions, I guess I could do a second video answering questions and stuff. But thanks for watching.